Day 2. So I've just left Santiponce, which was 2 or 3 k's along the road, and just navigating around this highway junction, which wasn't too difficult. There's good instructions on all the apps. I followed the instructions from Wise Pilgrim, and I've also got a Wiki Track on my phone. I'm finding that Wiki really useful. I just glance down at it occasionally because yesterday on day 1 I kind of missed a couple of turns. It's not as well signed as, say, the Camino Frances, so it's really nice just to have that thing to glance at now and again. But hopefully we are now leaving the hustle and bustle behind. Well, not quite. I'm on a nice country trail here, but we're still paralleling the highway, and then hopefully off into the distance. Just another short day today to Guillena. Just a slow warm-up day. It looks like it'll be a great day. Just look at this amazing landscape. Gee, I'm not even at Guillena yet. You know what this reminds me of? It's like those big open landscapes on the Camino Frances, and I absolutely love that Meseta area. If this is a taste of what the VdlP is going to be like, I'm going to love it. It's probably not everybody's cup of tea. You know, the big distances between villages and stuff like that, but I love these big open rolling landscapes. So for those who are planning to walk the VdlP and haven't walked it before, you'll know one of the areas to watch out for is just prior to Guillena, I think, where you have to cross a stream, Arroyo. And I seem to recall, I'm just going to step aside for some bikes. Buenos dias. I seem to recall someone saying the Arroyo is just by that tower up ahead. So we'll check it out. I mean, the weather's pretty dry. I'm sure we'll be able to cross. If we can't, there's a detour which adds about another 5 k's apparently, which I'd rather not do, but I'm sure it's dry. I've just realised that it's going to be such a short day, I better have a few stops and enjoy the view. How about this for a snack lunch that the hotel prepared for me? In my very broken Spanish, I asked the guy if I could have an extra roll to take with me on my walk. And it's wonderful. It's got olive oil, tomato paste, York, which is sliced ham. So I'm just having a nibble, not being too much of a pig. Just an excuse to, I found a bit of shade, so just an excuse to stop for a minute and sit down. Actually found a piece of concrete to sit on. Okay, so for those who are planning to walk the VdlP, this is the Arroyo prior to Guillena, where if it's flooded, apparently the thing to do is to go back this way. Do check, you know, Wise Pilgrim and other apps, but I think you go back up here, turn right, and then it's a 5k detour. I'm just watching where this cyclist is going. Obviously the way through is not on the road. I can see where they've come. There's a footpath to the right, so I'll show you exactly how that works once our musical cyclist has come through. See if I can film this while walking the plank. You'll see what I mean in a minute. I'll look at the view while we're waiting for them. So that's that big tower, looks like a grain silo or something, which tells you you're coming up to the Arroyo. Buenos dias. So if they can walk around there with their bikes, I can certainly walk around. So I expected it to be dry. As I walked up and I saw that, I thought, oh no! But then I saw this footpath to the right. So you come through here, excuse the shaky camera. This is the sort of thing you shuffle across that a few people on the forum have talked about. Let me see if I can. This is going to be hilarious if I fall off while I'm filming, eh? So you shuffle across over here. This is good military assault course training. Oh, it actually wobbles a bit. So you come across that. Not too bad. There's a couple of. I was going to say you could reach the branches, but probably not. It's pretty steady. I didn't need to use my poles, and I'm holding a camera, so just and then you come across, and there's a little bit of a footpath here, and hopefully this will come out on the other side. Yeah, we come out by this tower. There we go. So I know over the years people have been a little bit worried about crossing that stream, that Arroyo. Sometimes there's been a bit of a bridge and sometimes there hasn't. Thankfully the water was low, and they've got that sort of steel girder there which looks pretty permanent and safe, to be honest. So I wouldn't have any qualms about walking across that. Obviously if it was raining and slippery you'd want to take a bit of care. I'm just going to shoot this until we come out the other side so you can see. There we go, now we're out the other side, looking back. So there we go. That's the Arroyo crossing prior to Guillena. So we're almost at Guillena. Interesting little dog leg right at the end here. I was following a Wiki Track, and you can see where that cyclist is over there. The Wiki Track was saying go right, but there were some yellow arrows saying go left. So this is obviously a newly constructed path by the local Friends of the Camino, because it's well signposted, and should be in Guillena very soon. Okay, so having arrived in Guillena, I have a confession to make. I found La Casa del Pueblo just round the corner from my accommodation, and I have eaten and drunk way too much. I just love this Spanish food. I ordered a couple of dishes and they were way too big. That guy's just waving at me. Way too big. And it was delicious, and I had a couple of wines, and the guy brought me a free liqueur at the end. But I was absolutely sensational.